Hi folks, today we're mimicifying a classic D&D accessory, the Dice Tower. Dice Towers actually predate Dungeons & Dragons by at least 2 millennia. Here's a Roman example from the 1st century. The idea is simple. Drop a die in the top, it rattles off internal surfaces called baffles, and then rolls out the bottom for a random result. I kept with a traditional castle shape, then smushed one wall around to make a face. This was very much a trust the process sculpt. There were several times where it looked hopeless. Exhibit A, this charming monstrosity. Space inside got tight because I wanted multiple baffles, but fitting a full-size D20, keeping the exit inside the mouth, and staying compact meant that there was only room for one staircase. I'm afraid we're going for style over substance this time. I made 2 separate versions, with and without a tray to catch dice. My printer is minuscule, so I chopped the model into thirds and printed each piece separately. This took about 30 hours. I superglued the thirds together, then added liquid resin over the seams and gave it a UV cure to hide the worst gaps. The moment of truth. The D20 fits, drops, and exits. Not much tumbling, but at this point, I'm content. Painting was new territory. I started with a thin coat of leather brown, making sure I got inconsistent coverage between the bricks. Then I added a layer of stone grey to some bricks, and others got a second layer of brown. It looked too pale at this point, so I mixed brown and black into a wash, flooded the surface, then blotted it back with a paper towel. A light stone grey dry brush made it look less brown and more like stone, at least from a distance. I sealed everything with a matte varnish, then added gloss to the eyes, teeth, and tongue. I'm very happy with the result, even if it isn't the most functional of dice towers. The STL is already up at toomanymimics.com if you'd like to make your own, and more projects are on the way, so follow Too Many Mimics to see what's next.